Yeah, okay. New player circle. So,
hey man, say man, you already know what I'm gonna say, man. It's your local neighborhood player, Drip Damone Jr. kicking in the Player Circle podcast. We don't try to fit a square into a circle. And hey man, today man, we got the boy, baby BRAYZ, man. They say he done got a disciplinary action. You feel me? Against him. They say they got on him 2 times. You feel me? Reports came out earlier that he got yanked on. You know, that's what they wanted to hear. They wanted to hear that he got his, you feel me, face cut up and everything. So they was reporting that he got yanked on. I'm glad I ain't hop on it right away, because when you sit back and just chill, the story develops and you get more things coming out, and it came out that he wasn't, you know, stabbing anything. Just a quick little, you feel me, little get together, get right. It seemed like some hating shit if you ask me, but we gonna get into that. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer without any further ado, man. You already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get to the video.
It's being reported that the Bloods just removed Baby BRAYZ, yes, from Who's off of the yard. They yanked on him so bad that he had to be rolled off that yard in a wheelchair. Now look, I got the call. Hey, look, man, the Bloods just...
But this why I didn't jump on this shit when I heard it, though, because that nigga started exaggerating. I knew it was crazy. Like, the story was, I just had to, sometimes you gotta sit back and evaluate, see how shit go, because that nigga started just doing hella shit, and then the reports roll out later. It didn't go like that, but this is exactly why. You know, when the enemy's telling the story, of course they gonna embellish it, you feel me?
You know, they just got off on BRAYZ. Why? Man, because he was disrespecting the Hoovers. Now, I know y'all gonna say, man, that's cap. That ain't the reasoning. You just saying that because you from up over there. Or he exposed a lot of people on the Who's. It could be a million other reasons. But look, though, I got a video that we about to check out. This is the reason that he just got yanked on and got removed off of the yard. Let's go.
We compare prison to the streets. Look, I'm in the pen. Yeah, there's who was on the yard. Yeah, there's enemies on the yard. On Bloods. Some of them I got up on. Some of them they didn't try to holler at me on Bloods. So it's like respect. It's good. Like respect. It's good. Peace treating. Deborah. See what's going on. Come on, gang.
Oh, the H whacked out on
Peace
your
treating.
wall.
Deborah. See what's going on.
That white lightning and that wax got him stepping off track, which almost made his ass get turned into a pack. This is the reason that he just...
Damn, he dropped some bars. I didn't even trip off the fact that the nigga had the H's on the damn wall scratched out. That nigga just showed y'all a tattoo. He got a tattoo on his face. Y'all tripping off the... See, this is why you don't go to jail, kids.
Some of them I...
Nigga want to kill you over some shit like that. Like, so you want to kill me.
on.
Like, you want to kill me.
See what's going on.
Hold on, we got to get to this shit.
Going on.
Oh, there we go right there, bro.
Of them they didn't try to holler at me on Bloods. So it's like
This shit
respect.
crazy.
It's good. Like respect. It's good. Peace treating. Deborah. See what's going on.
So he got that shit on his face. That mean he walking around the yard like that. If you tripping off what I got on my wall in my cell, nigga, but I got this shit on my face, walking around this bitch every day. Like, this shit stupid. This why don't go to jail, bro. It's just dumb. You feel me? BRAYZ is falling victim of he let his left hand know what his right hand was doing. He posted up how much money he was making a month, how many views he was doing. I've been victim of that before, like just being so anxious to tell how good a nigga doing, bro. I'm telling you, them blessings get snatched right from you as soon as you get to popping and doing too much, man. Like, so he posted how much he made. He made a pretty penny in a month, and I'm telling you, a nigga seen that shit. Niggas know, and niggas don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
Niggas sit and niggas don't like that. Some shit so small like that, man. Them motherfuckers, they on bullshit, bro. Stay the fuck from jail, kids, because Motherfucker want to kill you over something so small and crazy. I guess if you're in a gang, that is pretty disrespectful. But nigga, it's on my face. You want to kill me because I got it on the wall in my cell? Don't come in my cell. You ain't even got to be in my cell, nigga.
Going on. Come on, gang.
Oh, the H whacked out on
B
the
Street.
wall.
I didn't see the H whacked out on the
Demorave. See what's going on.
That white lightning and that wax got him stepping off track, which almost made his ass get turned into a pack. This is the reason that he just got removed off of the yard. He's out of line. Do y'all know that this man is incarcerated and he's not on no regular little prison yard? He is on a level 4. It is real serious up on them yards, and he's getting on the video saying, yeah, you know, it's peace treating. You know, it is Hoover's on this yard, and I didn't try to get at them, and they didn't try to get at me. And why are you talking? You supposed to be stitch-lipped, homie. And then he talking about, yeah, it's respect, but you know, you see what it is. And he's showing that he got a H waxed out on his wall, y'all. Now that is doing too much. That is woofing. And y'all probably like, well, if the Hoovers feel that type of way, then why they ain't bust the play? Well, that ain't how it work in prison, bro. It don't go like that. You feel me? If I do something to another group of people, they gonna get at my homies. And it's up to my homies to say I did something wrong and I gotta go. Because if they don't do that, then the people that I did something gonna get at me, and then it's gonna turn into an all-out melee. So it don't work like that in prison, bro. I guess the Bloods got approached and they had to make the decision. That's just what I think happened, because that's what happened in prison, bro. But he in there talking too much. He in there off that white lightning, the wax. He feeling himself, bro. And he continued. And at this moment, he knew he fucked up.
Yes, peace treat going on. And I wish it. I wish that everybody could get along. Dead homies and do your thing. I'm not getting along with nothing I'm supposed to get along with, period. Everybody in the world can get along, but I ain't getting along with certain circles. But us, period. Anyway.
Oh, he gave him that stare.
So look, this
anyways,
is why
I ain't
they
getting along with certain
saying,
shit, period.
this is why they saying if Fake Way was a back door.
Circles. But us, period. Anyway.
They saying it was a back door. When bruh peeped in like that, they saying it was some backdoor activities, allegations going on that either the celly knew or might have had something to do with it, you feel me? Because they like, man, look how he looked when he said that, you feel me?
But he in there talking too much. He feeling himself. He knew he fucked up.
Yes, peace treat going on. And I wish it. I wish that everybody could get along. Dead homies and do your thing. I'm not getting along with nothing I'm supposed to get along with, period. Everybody in the world can get along, but I ain't getting along with certain circles. But us, period. Anyway.
They both hit each other with the nigga.
Oh, he gave him that stare.
Nigga.
Anyways, I ain't getting along with certain shit, period. So it's just like that.
Now what happened right there? Why did old boy pop out the cut like that? BRAYZ didn't know if he was about to get blitzed. He didn't know what was going on in that moment, bro. But old boy in that cell gotta be his homie. Probably not from his hood, but he gotta be a blood from somewhere or something. Because a person like Baby BRAYZ, he ain't just gonna go in the cell with anybody. I don't think he gonna sell up with no Crip. So the dude probably like, man, what is you talking about? You in here running your mouth, bro. You about to get us into a wreck. Like, what is going on? Like, why are you on his phone talking about all this shit, bro? What are you doing? You sound crazy. You woofing.
Crazy.
That's probably what he thinking in his head. And you know, he had to pop out like, hey, bro. And he ain't even say nothing. He just looked like he's serious. He just gave him a look like.
One day, you won't have to assemble the entire creative team just to localize an asset. But before that happens,
He just gave him a look like, dog, nigga, come on, man. You know you on bullshit. You on bullshit.
No, I got the call.
They say you on bullshit.
That they removed Baby BRAYZ off the yard over these video clips, y'all, of him in there woofing. He's showing the H that he got whacked out on the wall. That is not smooth, y'all. You can't do that, bro. This man is a incarcerated YouTuber serving 2 life sentences and like another 200 plus years. This is why you can't start feeling yourself. You feel me? He started bragging on the money that he was getting. He in there drinking big cups of white lightning. He got waxed. You know, he in there getting his mind right. He in there getting right.
What he just said, all the shit he just named is why they did it to him. It ain't had nothing to do with the H on the wall. Y'all did that to me because I whacked the H out on the wall. I got HK on my face, but I got to get off the yard because I got the letter H scribbled out in Sharpie marker on my cabinet in my cell. Nah, nigga, this shit ain't about that shit. This is dirty macking at its finest. This is dirty politicking. This is dirty macking. This nigga's hating. Listen to all the shit he just said.
Wax, you know he in there getting his mind.
This why
you can't start feeling yourself. You feel me? He start bragging on the money that he was getting. He in there drinking big cups of white lightning. He got wax, you know he in there getting his mind right. He in there getting right. He in there getting lit, mixed. He in there barely.
And that's the problem right there. Niggas be feeling like, man, you gotta bring it down. You just flexed a check on us. You flex 7 bands in a month, 1 million views. You flex that on us. You put it on YouTube. We all had to see it. Our partners like, yeah, man, that nigga getting 7,000 a month, man. How much that nigga giving to the hood? And niggas like, man, that nigga ain't giving up nothing, man. You gotta blitz that nigga. That's how that shit is, man. On mamas, bro. That's how that shit is.
He can move and think and shit. Now he get the tripping, bro. He getting into it with people. His ego is getting bigger and bigger. And he overstepping his boundaries. You can't do that, bro. You will be the one person that sink that shit. So before they let you sink that shit, because we don't know what they got going on that yard. It's probably lovely for them, good. They got a program. They feeling, bro. So before they let one individual sink the shit, they gonna get him up off that boat to keep it afloat and going like it was already going, bro. Yeah, now I got a question.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Y'all think Peace, baby BRAYZ, he gonna go PC? You know, because from what I heard and from what I know, once you get removed off of one yard, when you hit the next yard, they gonna do it again. And if you hit another main line, they're going to do it again. They're going to keep doing it until they really get you. Like, get you, bro. But in certain situations, he maybe could wiggle back on the main line. I don't know. But do y'all think he going to go 50-50? He going to go PC? He going to go SNY, homie? I don't think he going to go. I don't think he going to go. And I'm being realistic. But you know, I done thought a lot of stuff about people in my life. I'm like, man, hello. Man, when they say them people be killing off beef, he one of them. They didn't turn rat, weirdo, all type of shit, bro. So you never know at the end of the day. But what do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think about this whole situation? I know it's crazy.
Let me say, praise God. So they were saying yanked on. This story seemed a little bit more believable.
BRAYZ being attacked. BRAYZ was on a 270 yard. Level 4, 270 yard, right? And I just got off the phone with a dude who actually seen what happened, right? So now we all know that baby BRAYZ is a
hearsay from eyewitness testimony. This is hearsay from eyewitness testimony on what went down on the yard. 16 of life on the yard. Boy, God forbid any of us ever had to go through that. God forbid.
Damone of blood, right? And so the dude who gave me the information, he's a Crip, right? So I say that just to say that he was not privy to all the inside going on discussions and the problems that eventually got BRAYZ disciplined, DP'd, attacked, so on and so forth. Right now, according to the dude who I talked to, right, there was two separate incidents. One of them happened on the yard, and that's the one that the dude who I talked to, he witnessed that with his own eyes. And then after that incident transpired, the police actually seen what was going on. They all got write-ups. They hit the alarm. It was documented, so on and so forth. And then once they did whatever they did, and they sent BRAYZ back to the building, he was then attacked again. And the dude who I talked to, he did not see that one because he was not in the building with BRAYZ, right? So basically, after he was attacked the second time, obviously the administration must have felt that, not necessarily BRAYZ, but they had safety concerns because he had just got into an incident on the yard. It was a 2-on-1, and then he got attacked again in the building once again. The dude who I talked to didn't see that, so he doesn't know how many was involved in that second incident. But obviously, when something like that happens, the administration, they have been around and doing time as long as you have had convicts doing time. So of course they realize this must be a situation by who was involved. And so his faction, they must feel that they no longer want this dude on the yard. So administration is obligated pretty much now to take BRAYZ to the hole. Even if BRAYZ is protesting and don't want to go, he has basically no say in that situation, right? So like I said, the dude who I spoke to, he's a Crip, right? And he said pretty much from the time BRAYZ got there, it was a combination of things going on. He said it was some jealousy, it was some envy, and it was some hatred. along with some other stuff, with some politic type stuff, right? He said that he actually had kicked it with BRAYZ a couple of times. He said BRAYZ is a real cool dude. He down to earth. And BRAYZ, he said he was in there living like a king. BRAYZ is in there doing good. He said he's looking out for people. He's blessing people with food, so on and so forth, right? So he said that there was jealousy, there was some hatred, and there was some envy. You know, BRAYZ is running around there, he's doing good. And so, you know, for whatever reason, right, you have some individuals who may not like things like that. He also said, from the outside looking in, he sort of felt that BRAYZ was dirty politic, right? Now, once again, he's on the out.
Look, this a key way. It's a key way who feel like that. He just on the outside looking in, observing. You feel me? Like, man, look, that ain't a good look. This nigga just get to the prison. He coming in this motherfucker. He getting a bag. He taking care of motherfuckers too. Now, if he was just keeping shit to himself, that'd be one thing. But he taking care of niggas too. Nigga can't even do for a nigga and all the nigga getting jealous because the nigga like, nah, man, this nigga fuck around and start running this motherfucker. Nah, man, we gotta get rid of him. He too powerful. Same way they did Brother Malcolm. Same way they did Brother Malcolm. You feel me? Brother Musain and them. You feel me? Same way they did Brother Malcolm. That shit crazy. I just compare BRAYZ to Brother Malcolm. It's crazy, right? But yeah, man, the hatred. So what that nigga Boosie say, man, they hypnotized with hatred. They hypnotized with hatred. So this was a DP. They want to get him off the yard, but they really just want to. They doing the same shit they trying to do to Deion Sanders' son. You feel me? Same shit they trying to do to Shador Sanders. They breaking the buck. They buck breaking. They like, man, we gotta bring you down to size. You popping it too much. You popping it too much. You feel me? You doing too much popping it.
Outside looking in, he's a Crip, so he's not privy to all the inside discussions, right? But when you're on the yard with an individual, especially an individual who has some stature or some, you know, some publicity, you know, you hear things, people is talking, so on and so forth. Because even though you may have Bloods and Crips, you know, who are historically known not to get along, in prison, man, when you are of a certain race, especially when you were black, eventually everybody is pretty much functioning and programming with everybody because you're dealing with each other. You know, you're playing basketball together, or you're playing cards, or you're in the same building, and you already know that at the end of the day, if something jumps off, it's gonna be the blacks against whoever they're fighting against. And so people become friends, people talk a little bit, share information, especially like I said earlier about about a dude like BRAYZ who may have a little pull for whatever reason, you know, due to his YouTube popularity, so on and so forth, right? Now, so what he also told me is there were some individuals who at times felt that BRAYZ was putting a little bit too much information out there on his YouTube channel. He felt that, or excuse me, he said that other dudes felt that he was always on there exposing blacks, talking about blacks going to PCRs, blacks doing things. Basically, you know, his saying was he shouldn't have done it. And you had some dudes who was upset about that because they feel at the end of the day, you have everybody, you have other races also, Mexicans, whites, what have you, on PCRs doing things that they shouldn't have done. Everybody has dudes who didn't live up to the certain.
Man, these niggas all keep trying to take this positive route of why they want to get on niggas. Oh, we doing it because he exposing black people. He ain't exposing nobody else. Y'all want them niggas, y'all want them exposing the Mexicans? Nigga, we gotta live here, you don't. Y'all gotta live here, nigga, we don't. We free on YouTube and shit. Y'all gotta live here, nigga. He started exposing the Mexicans. Y'all get into it, the Mexicans, you get into it with them. You gotta live there, we don't. You feel me? So, bruh, come on now, man. This ain't what is this ain't what that shit about. It ain't about cause he exposing niggas and he ain't exposing Mexicans or no whites. You niggas don't like that shit cause it ain't y'all. Y'all ain't think about that shit first. Y'all got on the phone, y'all on Facebook doing everything else. Y'all ain't think about telling y'all stories first. And y'all seen this nigga shit pop off. And then he posted it. That's what fucked him up though, BRAYZ. That's what fucked you up, BRAYZ. Not gonna lie. He posted the analytics screenshot of how many views he did in a month and how much money he made in a month. That's where he fucked up at. That was that's where he did, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. That's where you fucked up at. Fuck. That's where you fucked up at. Not gonna lie. Ronnie, what's good, man? Much love on a gift, Ronnie. Appreciate you. That's where you fucked up at, man. You wasn't supposed to let your left hand know what your right hand was doing, man.
Certain let's just say everybody didn't live up to a certain standard that, you know, it takes to remain in good standings on the 4 yard, so on and so forth, right? So you had some dudes who felt that, okay, man, why is this dude always exposing and putting blacks down? You know, why is he always making us look bad, going on there, giving up basically too much information about what's going on behind behind the walls, right? And then once again, like I said, you had individuals who he, in his opinion, felt that they was jealous of his success. You know, he's in prison, he's doing good. According to the dude who I talked to, he pretty much wasn't wanting for anything as far as things that you can have in prison, right? And you know, you have individuals who are locked up in prison for a long time. Everybody doesn't necessarily have the luxury of even having a couple of soups, you know, a honey bun, and certain little things that you can get to make your prison time a little bit better, right? And so there's always that jealousy going on at times, right? And then, so when I say dirty politics, sometimes you'll have individuals who are sitting back kind of just waiting for an individual who they have a problem with to do anything that's considered out of line. So then they can, you know, then they can basically press play on him and say, hey man, look, this dude messed up, this dude done this, dude done that, because they really don't want him on the line anyway for whatever reason they may have, right? And so, like I said, once again, the dude who I talked to, he is on the outside looking in. He's done some time, he's been down a while, but so, you know, he knows a little bit about doing time, and so that was his observation of what was going on, right? So he said that the situation concerning BRAYZ had been brewing for a while. You know, some people were upset once again with some of the videos allegedly that he had made, you know, dissing dude saying this or saying that or whatever he was doing, right? I don't necessarily follow BRAYZ's page on a daily basis, right? But according to my source, you know, you had some dudes unhappy with some of the videos or some of the things that he was saying in his videos, right? And so now, according to the dude who I talked to, this stuff was brewing and going on for some time right now. So he said that BRAYZ at some point, he knows what's going on, right? He knows that, you know, some of them are what's going to be the outcome and how they deal with whatever they felt was a transgression, right? And so eventually it all comes to a halt, or it all comes to, you know, to an end or whatever. And this decision has been made, right? That you know, he fits to get his issue, he fits to get his DP, so on and so forth, right? Now, when I say this next thing, I don't want nobody to misconstrue or do not understand what I'm saying, right? Now, like I said, the dude who I talked to, he's a Crip, right? And he said 100% BRAYZ stood on business. He said BRAYZ went out there like a soldier and he stood on business and he was handling his business. He stayed 10 toes down. He didn't go out there and mark out or nothing. He went out there and got cracking and was putting in work. Now, according to my source, right, they sent 2 bloods at BRAYZ. He gave me their names. He gave me their hood names, right? He gave me their names and he told me what hoods they were from, right? I'm not gonna put all that out there, but I will say that it was a blood from up north and a blood from down south. And he said that they sent some of the biggest bloods that was on the yard. He said one of the dudes was about 6 feet, maybe a little bigger, 250 pounds. He said another dude they sent was between 215 and 225 pounds. He said BRAYZ, and they went over there, I guess, like in the corner somewhere on the yard, and they got cracking. And he said BRAYZ was handling his business. He was over there squabbing, doing his thing, and he said his knuckle game was definitely decent. He said at the end of that 2-on-1, BRAYZ's face wasn't marked up. He didn't get beat up. He didn't mark out. He didn't get dogged. None of that. Basically, like I said, his exact words was BRAYZ stood on business. He stayed 10 toes down, handling his business, man. You know, putting some punches in on them other dudes.
It's breaking news, man. BRAYZ just dropped a video 30 minutes ago. We gonna get to that after, man. That's breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. BRAYZ just dropped a video 30 minutes ago. First comment is, I know Milk punching air right now. We gonna get to this.
Too, right? This is what he witnessed. Now, once again, at some point in time, the COs, the guards, somebody in the tower, whoever sees what's going on, they hit the alarm, they go over there, and they get that situation under wraps, right? They take them to the program office or wherever they take them, they do whatever they do, and eventually, you know, it gets documented. And at some point, BRAYZ and those other dudes got sent back to the building that they was housed in. Now, I guess so when BRAYZ goes into the building, he gets attacked again. And so that's when, of course, it's seen again by the prison staff or whatever. They hit the alarm, they go get him, and they take him off again. You know, of course, and they realize, okay, this dude was just over here 30 minutes or an hour or however long it was fighting or whatever. So obviously now the people that he run with does not want him on the yard. And so they sent him to the hole or wherever right now. According to the dude who I was talking to, he said that that was basically just a DP. You know, that was a DP, and wherever BRAYZ goes from that point, he's going to be good. Now, we already know, right? BRAYZ, especially those of us who've done time, BRAYZ is definitely a solid dude, man, in terms of the gang world. He's solid in terms of what he represents, right? And so we definitely know that he'll go wherever they're going to send him. He'll eventually, man, get back on. He'll pop up, and he's going to continue to do what he's been doing, right? He's not just to go to no PC yard or none of that. You know, sometimes, man, that's just a part, you know, that's just getting DP'd, all that type of stuff. At times, man, it just comes with the territory, right? Now, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people out there clowning and laughing, you know, leaving stuff in the comments like he shouldn't have did it and stuff like that. He shouldn't have done it, so on and so forth. But once again, like I said, man, I talked to a dude who witnessed the incident on the yard, man, and he said, you know, basically, man, BRAYZ got cracking and handled his business like a gangster. You know, he said BRAYZ knew it was coming. He didn't hide in the cell. He didn't mark out. He went out there and dealt with what he had to deal with.
You know I'm familiar with the who's thug life. I tweaked on a couple of them motherfuckers. Nigga, keep stepping how you stepping. G.O.D. Big nigga fan of your gangster, nigga. A lot of principles you stand on. Free the real, fuck the rest of them.
Hey, man, you already know. Man, tapping on the who's, man, we going crazy. GM. Hey, look, I ain't starting nothing. I don't want no problems. GM. But I know it's gonna be some after this. Look, dead homies.
He back in his cell.
I see what's going on the net, you know what I'm saying? On lanes. It's crazy how I'm so much for real when I just let it play out, gang. I ain't worried about it. I'm not about to be going back and forth for no people. Come on, gang. I'm BRAYZ. Yanked on, rolled it up off your, okay, yeah. If that's what you say, I did it. But same room, same person, same thing going on. Look though, but since like I said.
Hey, shout out to BRAYZ. That nigga said, man, hold on, man. That nigga said popped up in his same cell. Popped up in his same cell. That's crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad everybody hop up and try to run on that, man. I ain't gonna lie. Shit was seeming iffy when I heard it. Not gonna lie to you. He just dropped this 30 minutes ago. Yeah, this shit crazy.
Everything I do, say, or ever gonna be on lanes, I stand on it. Dead homies. I'm not worried about if I get smacked for it. I'm not worried about what happened for it, gang. It is what it is. That's the difference between me and the next person. The hood. I'm a stand on it. Whatever come with it, just come with it, gang. On the hood. But I really bounce on here. I really just bounced on here on lanes because for the people on Bloods, it's sick how one person can say something and on lanes, people so money hungry that bad that people just post it like to post a lie saying that on the internet saying I got stabbed, that ain't Riders, gang. It's like, damn, you chasing it. You want the money that bad on the hood? You lying on somebody? That's the difference between the who's, dead homies. And that's why I said when you tap in on the who's, don't tap in on nothing else. Cause on GM, they gonna give you fake content. You know, them ass at the dope.
Acting like you, but he gave you 1.5.
Bop, on 9th Street. No L's. Send my nigga Flame in the L game. Come on now. Hey, you say you gave you 1.5? Slide that, blow that down. Yeah, get it open. GM did it, nigga. Sam 109th Street.
Hey, go ahead. I'm gonna go in.
Like I said though, people cat, rap, you shouldn't listen to nobody videos. Dead homies. Hey, Flame, what's happening? Say that nigga rolled it. Let's roll this up. Hey, you got tobacco? Smash? Slide it. Yeah, but like I said though, on Blush, don't listen to nobody pages. I done seen everybody, and this is how it should be though, on lanes. I done seen everybody post fake content. Them rap, that's fake content, gang. You seeing I got Name don't. I wrote it off the yard. You might as well just smoke me on the yard. That's it. That's the same thing. That's how I'm looking at it. You wrote up. I ain't leaving nowhere unless fucking I supposed to. Dead homies. And the difference between me, my gang bang. Hey, Flame, what's happening, Lil? The nigga got breaking. Hey. Matter of fact, like I said though, I say this while the homies at my door. All these YouTubers is false. All these Migos, they doing false shit. Everybody that posted something and said something wrong with me, dead homies is cat. But since they put it out there, you know what's going on. On Bloods, nigga, it's like take everything I do. I'll take everything I do. I'm GM with my head up though. Hey, right here. Hey, Flame. Everything I do, I take with my head up, and I say I'm gonna agree to it. GM. So I ain't tripping. That's that. Again, I don't go into too much what's going on today on here, especially with me, GM. You will hear about it later. Where I can say you should have fixed it or something. GM. Fuck. But look, but for my whole soldiers, my members, then I'm dropping the video in the thing. What really goes on. What really goes down, we're really having all the things. It's sad. It's just sad how y'all try to compare y'all what y'all got going on with me from the streets. Gang, ain't got no comparing. First of all, I'm in jail. Second of all, I'm dead homies. You use all the next people content on Bloods. You ain't got your own emotion going on, your own life going on. You reacting to people's stuff, all that. Like it's cool. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna disrespect the gang that's feeding the tilt in the hood? I done seen somebody post about me for a month straight, all negative stuff. But I see a couple views and I'm like, on Lanes, me get a little BS crumbs. They talking bad about me, but I'm like, damn, baby BRAYZ is feeding your baby. Oh, hells. All my old soldiers for sure supposed to bounce off whoever page saying negative stuff. Dead homies, you don't need to hear about them from me. You can hear about me from me. Nothing going on. Our regular program, GM, come back, blow it down, go crazy. Dead homies, pop hocks, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes on. Bloods got dough, they hating on me. All the YouTubers on here hating on me. All the people. Let me stop saying the YouTuber. It's people period on Bloods. I don't understand it. Like man, jail going crazy. But I wanted to say something, like I wanted to take time though on 109th Street Riders and be serious though and say this though. First of all, dead homies, I got up on here and I started talking about what already happened. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem with getting up on here on GM talking about my life, talking about on Bloods I put blood, I knocked blood out, or I knocked or he swallowed with me, or he got up on me on Bloods. Yo, I don't throw beef race, you better. This is the thing on Bloods. It's like where I was at. First of all, I mean, damn, where I was going with it. I said, oh yeah, on dead homies. First of all, it's like this. Anything I do on lanes, I'm always gonna stand on it. I don't understand how somebody people's on the streets mad at what I got going on. Dead homies. You got. It's even niggas out there worried about who I'm like dealing with and all that. Like GM calling my people talking about I got rolled off the yard on 109th Street. 10 me no. Fuck. Say it. People mad I post dough on here. People mad I pop it on here. You shouldn't have did that weird shit that you did on lanes. I don't get on here and call no real gang members no, or he a mark with you on Bloods. I didn't got on here and said some real members, and I didn't said, oh, I got down with him and on the dead homies. I ain't say nothing bad about him. Didn't call him by his name. I keep everything real on here on Blood. That's the difference. GM, I'm not talking about what the next person told me, or I'm not reacting off somebody because I seen Wooty will do it. I said I was right there. Exactly. This is what happened on Bloods. It's my life, and this is how I'm telling telling it. Dead homies. As long as I don't lie, I'm blessed. I'ma stand on it, and on GM, I'm ready to get smoked over. Dead homies, cause for sure I'm smoking something. If it has to, I'm with all the whatever. I'm chill. Set. Blowing it down, talking to my peoples. GM. I said, how long I'ma let this go on? My bro just called me and said, bro, you viral as hell. I said, I deactivated my page and all that. He said, bro, you gonna let him just keep blah, blah, blah. I said, on the dead homies, I ain't tripping, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let all these YouTubers post, and I'm gonna tell the people this why you don't do that. Like, who wanna listen to somebody that lied to him? That's what's going on. Y'all listen to somebody that's gonna lie to you. Dead homies. So I say tap in on the whole souls. When you tap in, don't tap in on nothing else. On Bloods, and that's why I said it. That's it. That's why I blow it down. I chill. I buy Grenades and Winnex on the set. That's why I'm a good person on Bloods and weirdos, bad people. That's why I go shopping for the kids, and I go crazy. And on Blood Gang, I do the Thanksgiving things with the peoples and the giveaway. That's why all the kids around me love me, and even if they act crazy with me, still get what they want. I'm done. Hold on, let me make this weird. Hey, Smash, what's happening, him? Huh? Talk about my life and say it, and then I'll be like, man, that shit be sounding crazy. It sound like a movie thing. That's why they own me like that? I'm like, that don't even sound true. You ain't never yanking like that. You. Oh, Bloods. And then y'all got me to the point where I'm trying to throw in shit that I got my ass whooped and all that. I'm trying to think of stuff. Now, I'm trying to think of bad stuff. I said, on Bloods. You said what? Here go that ugly ass. Here go that bullshit. Here you go. Here you go with that bunkie. There you go with them sticks. That stick shit again.
And that's why you got the regular for your butt naked, you hear me?
Oh, Blood.
It work like that. Hey, just give me some wax so I can take mine in here.
Yeah. But anyways, oh, Bloods. They get bad at me. Other people's. Sad. They get bad at me because I want to fuck with your girlfriend. I don't want her. Dead homies. I'll be jailed. She still won't be. I don't want her. I got mine. Sad. They get back. You know what I'm saying? They talking about. They get over here. They talking about females. I didn't been through I'm seeing it all. I'm like, damn. I'll be mad too. Nigga cracking like that. Like, damn, nigga, you in jail. Nigga, you supposed to be in a hole. Said you supposed to be bad at that. You're never supposed to look that good. I'm on the streets. You're never supposed to take it how you take it. Nigga, 109th Street. On Blood. Shout out to everybody that kept it 109th Street. On Blood. All these YouTubers and all these people that repost what you hear and see. That's what you get. On Blood. You look stupid. Dead homies. Will never get off no yard. On 412. Either I'm gonna go home or whatever gonna happen is gonna happen. But the bad stuff. So it's crazy how I had to convince y'all that I'm the good peoples, but it's so easy for everybody to post the bad stuff about you. Dead homies. That's already messed with me. That's why I said I'm gonna fall back on YouTube. I don't even need to be on here. Made 10 bands this month. 109th Street robbers. Off pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's already Christmas. My Christmas money already set on GM. I ain't even tripping. On Bloods. I don't care if people make bad comments talking about, oh, you in jail and all that. Okay, this is my life. It ain't yours. You ain't gotta live it. You ain't gotta live it, gang. So, I don't get on here looking for no sympathy. On Denver Avenue, I don't get on here looking for no handouts. I'm not with none of that. I'm on Bloods. So, dead homies, I don't get on here calling people names unless you're Zork. JM, C-Mac, and all the people I seen do Zork shit. I'm standing on the Zorks. On Blood, I'm not talking about people hoods on here. I'm talking about the people. On Bloods. If it was for y'all, I'll probably throw your hood in there and say, them niggas, yeah. But I'll bring up names and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep doing it. On Damo. Fuck everything I was doing on here, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm sad. Keep pushing for the people to be good peoples. I'm stay always saying the same thing about kids. I'm sad. Kids is good peoples on the hood. I'm stay saying, Denver Ave. God love, small love. So,
that shit we just heard.
I said, Bloods, they get it mixed up though on here. Like it's some disrespectful stuff. It ain't nothing disrespectful about what's going on here, gang. Bloods, I had to tell my sister that before she was passing away. Bloods, I said, I ain't on there trying to get at disrespect people and all that. It just looked like that because on Bloods, it happened. I'm at 4G. So it just looked like, oh, he just on there exposing people. Yeah, you shouldn't have did it. Dead homie, you shouldn't have did it. When I sit here and get by myself, like I got like 100 people on here, however many people on here, when I sit here and I get alone, on Bloods, when I stop having to do a million things every day, on Bloods, because I barely even answer my phone, because I got so much shit going on. Look, when I stop doing a million things a day, I'm going to think about 100 more people. GM, same story that I got on Bloods is going to be more. Tapping on the who's who's when you tap in, I'm tapping on nothing else. They all cat. GM, everybody that you see on Bloods, just said something about me on lanes. You're supposed to off dribble, get on them, unfollow, unsubscribe, man. You cat on Bloods. Tapping on those hoes, everybody that was praying on Bloods. Thank you. I deactivated my page. I did all that, posted on here on purpose. I said, let me post on here and see just how many people would say anything. Dead homies. Like people would literally on lanes run with anything. That's why I said it's the internet. I don't believe no negativity with me. I would have already, you know what I'm saying, said it. On Bloods, I'm that type of person. Seen what I did with Lil BRAYZ on Bloods. If it's bad, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it first, so the next person don't gotta correct me. I know how to program. Tapping on the who's who's when you tap in, don't tap in on nothing else. Next video on Blood Gang, still yanking up.
The nigga BRAYZ say you gotta go be a member of his shit. You want the scoop, so we'll have that shit for y'all. Probably tomorrow, some shit. That's crazy, man. So it was all cap. All cap. Everything the niggas was saying was all cap. He probably did get into a little disciplinary, little scuffle, little fight, but he ain't get yanked on like niggas was trying to say. That's crazy that niggas has just wished that upon you, though. But yeah, man. So you hear the stories come out, man. It's just envy, man. It's nothing but envy, man. I don't think it had nothing to do. If he's still in his cell, still to this day, and niggas just rushed him and did all that and he had to fight like that, if it was any of that, well, now I don't know what to believe. I'm just wait till I hear this shit for my goddamn self. Because I ain't gonna lie. We don't know what the fuck happened now. But did you know if something did happen, it probably had something to do with him just popping in niggas is mad. We gonna see how this shit go. Shout out to y'all for fucking with me tonight, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much longer, man. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we be back with another one when we got another one. And man,
yeah, okay. New player circle. So, get low.